Hi, I'm Lorri Lamberth, and I'm here with my husband, Tom. Tom, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure, thank you, Lori, and thank you for hosting for me today. Tom Lamberth. I am the father of three, the father-in-law of three, and a grandfather of six. The very most important thing about me is I'm the husband of Lori, my childhood sweetheart, and we've been married for 46 years, and just been a blessing from a very, very young age for me. I've had a career in the apartment business, the multifamily real estate business, 45-year career, and have, for the most part, always lived in Dallas.
Okay, thank you. Tom, do you have a scripture that really rings true to you, that really means something to you?
I do. The scripture that occurs to me most often is, as each of us has received a gift, use it to serve one another as stewards of God's grace. So that's 1 Peter 4:10. And when that verse really became, loud to me and relevant to me was 20 years ago or so. In 2005, I had a diagnosis of stage 4 colon cancer. 48 years old, and kind of caught us by surprise. Went through a few surgeries and a bunch of chemotherapy, but really came out fine on the other end of all of that, with the idea of, okay, what do I need to do differently going forward in terms of my service, in terms of my commitment? And so that verse has really come into play for me. And the thing that I like about the verse is it's not saying if God gave you a gift. It says each has received a gift. So whatever spiritual gift God's given me, I just want to make sure that I take advantage of that and use that to God's glory. I would say that going into that time, very busy business career, very busy family life, and I was very quick to say no to things that popped up in front of me, whether it's involvement in our church or just various things that I should have been saying yes to. And so my commitment from then is to try to become a yes man, and not one that automatically turns things down. You normally don't hear the term yes man in a positive light, particularly in a business environment. But I want to be a yes man, and I can tell you for sure that some of the greatest blessings I've had are being involved in things that I initially wanted to say no to, but ended up saying yes to, and got in. And I think the way God really put the light on that for me is through my Sunday school class that I'm in. And what he did is he planted me in a class with a bunch of yes men, a bunch of people that do things, that say yes to ministry opportunities and things like that. And so I got to come along with some really, really good spiritual role models in that regard. I ended up having opportunities to serve my church in a lay capacity, in my class in a leadership capacity, and then on to various ministries that the class is involved in. So, and it's just been a huge blessing to me. Had it not been maybe for the cancer diagnosis and kind of doing a reset after that, I still might be in the mode of saying, I'm too busy, I got so much going on, I already do enough, et cetera, et cetera. I don't want to be that guy. I want to be a yes man.
Very nice, very nice. And I've lived with you through all that, and I can tell you that it's true. Going into tomorrow, what would someone be able to take away from this?
I would say just that. I would say don't be real quick to turn down opportunities that you think God may be, again, back to your spiritual gift, may be wanting you to come deploy your spiritual gift to the benefit of someone else and to the benefit of the kingdom. and I did that for a long time. I would encourage you not to. It's not always pretty. You know, there's some things that you get involved in that may not be great, but and there's certain things I'm not great at. I'm not great at teaching a class. I'm certainly not the guy you want getting up and preaching a sermon, but I'm pretty good at a one-on-one conversation, and I think that that's a way that God has used me going forward. So back to your question about going into tomorrow, I would just encourage anybody to get out of their comfort zone a little bit. Don't become an automatic no, but say yes to more things, widen your tent, and I think God will be glorified.
That is wonderful. That's really, really inspiring. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you.